welcome back then to part 2 of our reacting to our old channels. This is Jordan, not JT, by the way. Those days are long gone. So obviously Lyle yesterday reacted to my old videos, and to be fair, they were pretty cringy. I'm not going to lie. I've watched them back numerous times, but when somebody else watches them back, yeah, they're a bit cringy. They are really, really bad. Luckily, you know, I've become more fluent and more louder in my career on, well, if you want to call it a career, on YouTube. But we're not here to talk about my channel. We're here to talk about Lyle's old channel, Forever Formula. Personally, I don't know where he got the name from. I'll be honest. It's a bit of a weird name, but nevertheless, I think he took inspiration from me. He was on, well, I was on Facebook at the time, which I keep referencing in old videos, and Lyle kind of found inspiration by that, and he kind of adopted the same philosophy as what I did. But yeah, it was fun. We were just, you know, kids who liked Formula One. We didn't know what we were doing, and to be fair, looking back, you just think, you know what, we've come a long way. You know, I don't give myself, or we don't give ourselves enough credit, but I think we can say that we have came a long way, unless you think that, you know, we're just the same kind of, you know, boring people on YouTube. But anyways, let's jump into reacting to some of Lyle's old videos. So here we are then on Lyle's old channel, Forever Formula, like the little forever. Yeah, pretty cool that. 74 subscribers. He actually beat me. I think I had 50. I used to have 50 subscribers, and then I lost about 10. Like Lyle overtook me, which was a bit of a bummer. But he got a good shout out. I remember he got a good shout out from another YouTube channel. But as you can see, Lyle hasn't got that much videos. He hasn't done a lot. Disappointing in you, Lyle. Where's the grind, mate? Come on. You know, look at all my videos. Then Lyle just bums out, you know, some of these. Nah, I'm only kidding. You know, there's a couple he wanted me to look at anyway. But I'm going to be starting off with the video that Lyle reacted to yesterday, where it was me and him in the park, which is actually just a 5-minute walk from where I live. And when I was promoting him, he just told me he was, you know, Forever Formula. Shock horror. And he was just saying, oh, you know, I think I offered, do you want me to do a shout out for you? Because I was on Facebook at the time. I think I had about 500-600 likes, I think. So I was trying to get him, you know, get the ball rolling. And yeah, so this is just us. Pretty, like, you've already seen this video, but this is kind of like, this is from Lyle's view. You know, Lyle had a different title, Forever Formula, Facebook page promotion with Formula JT, as if you're gonna know who any of us are. Like, that's just weird. So let's jump into this.
Hi guys, JT here, and I'm here to tell you about a brand new Facebook page, Forever Formula. It's set up by my friend. He's just recently put it up, probably about a week ago now. If you see my Facebook page, if you do like it, then you've probably seen me share it. He's got about 100 likes. Let's see if we can try and get 500 by the British Grand Prix, say.
We didn't. Spoiler alert, we didn't.
That'll be a very good target. But he is here now to say a few words. Take it from him, and he's really going to tell you what the page is really about, what he's going to do on the page.
Okay, thank you, JT. As I said, my name is Forever Formula. I'm a Facebook Formula One person. I'm going to share.
I'm a Facebook Formula One person. Sorry, Lyle, but that is funny. That is cool. I must say though, his voice sounds. Lyle's, for me, he's always had a deep voice throughout school. But when you look back on older videos and videos from school, his voice was like childishly high. Like, it was just weird.
Breaking news as it happens through the week, leading up to the Formula One weekend, before, during and after as it happens. I'm a really good person to follow on
Sounds
Facebook.
Like it's got a cold.
Just like my page, put on really good things. As I said, Formula JT is a personal friend of mine. I'll share his videos and try and get in touch with my fans from my, hopefully, Facebook page and his fans from his page. 500 likes before the British Grand Prix sounds fantastic. It would be fantastic if you could like my Facebook page and we could get it up to 500 before the British Grand Prix. And I'll tell you something, I'll be sharing loads of Formula One news and headlines and adding a bit of entertainment into the Formula One season. So thank you very much and thanks for listening.
I'm still waiting for the entertainment, Lyle. I'm still waiting for the entertainment. Oh, wow. Wow. He didn't even give me a reference. Look at that. Look at the description. Oh, cheers, Lyle. You know, I give you a shout out on your channel and you don't even share a link to my Facebook page. Oh my god. 2nd of April 2015 as well, wow. Right, okay, let's go. Let's go to the very first video that he did on his own. That he obviously done the intro now, kind of got the ball rolling in a way. Because I used to do my videos on Facebook for a bit, and then I transferred onto YouTube, whereas like Lyle just went straight on YouTube. So this is his very first video. He's got intro music, so I best skip forward it because, you know, copyright. You know, because we want the moolah.
Hello everyone. My name is Forever Formula. You might have seen my video yesterday with Formula JT, a fellow YouTube blogger and personal friend.
You've still got the call,
I
Lyle.
just want to make this video and say thank you for subscribing. If you already haven't, please hit the subscription button just in the top corner. Also, go onto my Facebook page, Forever Formula, and like my page. I'm a new Formula 1 blogger, obviously massive Formula 1 fan since about 2009.
He sounds so enthusiastic, doesn't he?
Sebastian Vettel and also Lewis Hamilton. And teams from Great Britain.
He's so happy to be here.
And also Red Bull and Scuderia Ferrari.
That's a lie.
The idea of this new Facebook and YouTube Formula 1 blog or vlog is to promote Formula 1 in my way, which is entertainment. Basically giving you my
still
fans,
waiting on the entertainment.
The news, breaking news and headlines as they progress through the week, leading up to races and the race weekend. As an example, the Chinese Grand Prix next weekend, giving you the inside, the past and statistics around the Chinese Grand Prix, also in other Grand Prix leading in through the calendar, giving you the inside on drivers and teams who will actually perform in the weekend, during, giving you live coverage as it happens, and after my post-race analysis on how the weekend went, what drivers performed, what teams performed. So I'm just making this video again. If you haven't seen my very first video with Formula JT made yesterday, a personal friend who again is very much taking the time to promote my new Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, he didn't give me. He didn't leave a link to my page in the description, did you, Lyle? Some friend he is.
F1 page. That was very nice of him, and again, so thank you very much, guys. I'll be trying to make videos every week or so, especially leading up to the Grand Prix. Obviously it is Easter weekend, but next week I will be making videos about the breaking headlines news throughout the week leading on to the Chinese Grand Prix, and on Sunday night after the Chinese Grand Prix, and all the other races through the 2015 season. And when we get in further into the season, I'll be giving my view on the Constructors and Drivers' Championship, and a competition in a way which you, the fans, can tell me who you think will win the race, podium.
Let's have a guess. Who did win the race in 2015? Hamilton. 2015. Hamilton, Rosberg and Vettel. That's my predictions. Lyle.
Have a great Easter.
Thank you.
And I will see you on my...
He didn't even finish. He didn't even finish. I was mid. He didn't even finish. Oh, let's go back.
And I will see you on my...
See you on your what? On your what? I'm sorry, Lyle, but that is funny. In fact, let's have a quick Google. Who, the 2015 Chinese Grand Prix, who was on the podium? Did I get my... Hey, got my predictions right. Hamilton, Rosberg, Vettel. Hey. And for the country, I didn't know that. Right, okay, let's have a look. Where should we go next? Let's go to... I'll tell you what, let's go to the F1. This is one of the videos that Lyle wanted me to discuss, because a bit of a backstory to this one. So, on my old channel, which Lyle reacted to, he reacted to the Sauber video. I got in contact with Sauber to kind of promote my Facebook page or channel. I think it was channel. And they go back to me and they actually subscribed to my old channel, Formula JT, and it was like the best thing ever. It was incredible. And I said, "Do you want me to do a video? Can I do a video for you? And you can share it and stuff like that." And they were like, "Yeah, no problem." So I did it. I said to Lyle before, I regret it. Didn't like doing it. The lighting was bad, facts were bad. It was just horrible. And then Lyle did the same thing, and Sauber blanked him. So that is Sauber. That is poor. That is awful. Come on, that is just pathetic. So Lyle did a one. The same one as me. As you can see by the thumbnail, better lighting than mine. But obviously you've seen mine. Let's have a look and see what Lyle says about Sauber's F1 team history review. Copyright, just skipping.
Hi guys, my name is Forever Formula, and in this video I'll be wrapping up the history of
now that sounds better, Lyle. That sounds a lot better.
Sauber F1. Sauber F1 are a Swiss team that are on the grid at the moment in the Formula 1 season, and with 22 years of history in Formula 1, I'll be wrapping up some of their key moments in their history. Sauber F1 are a Swiss...
Lyle, was that you? Was that you? Let's have a...
And with 22 years of history in Formula 1, I'll be wrapping up some of their key moments in their history. Sauber F1 are
a... That's a stink of that. Whew. Woo.
A Swiss team, and they were created by Peter Sauber in the 1970s. Coming from various national and international events, Sauber first debuted in the 1993 South African Grand Prix. JJ Leto, the Finnish driver, and the Austrian driver of Karl Wendlinger were their two drivers in the 1993 season. Finnish driver JJ Leto went on to finish fifth in the race when Austrian driver Karl Wendlinger suffered engine problems and had to retire. Fifth place in the debut race for Sauber was a fantastic result for the team, and the team went on to finish in sixth place in the 1993 Constructors' Championship.
Do me a favour, look at his eyes. He's reading off a script, isn't he? He's reading off facts. Just watch his eyes. He looks at the camera, then looks down, looks back, then looks back. Watch.
A great debut in their first year.
He's looking down now. He's looking back.
1995 saw the team's first podium, with German driver Heinz-Harald Frentzen finishing third at the Autodromo di Monza of the Italian Grand Prix. Robert Kubica won the race in Canada, with Nick finishing second. The first win for the team in Formula 1.
Was it a 1-2? Was it a 1-2? Ah, I didn't know that.
In their history.
See, I mean, even I'm
2009 saw a big regulation change that Sauber couldn't really keep up with. They struggled through the year, but with podiums in Brazil and Malaysia, they struggled with their Sauber F109 car. They finished sixth in the Constructors' Championship, but in 2009 BMW announced that they will be withdrawing from Sauber in 2010. So Sauber decided to go back to the engine make of Ferrari powered from 2010. A very strong and improving season, as both drivers entered Q3 on many occasions and had top 10 and consistent finishes all through the year, which meant it was a very dominant and consistent year for the team that was forever growing.
Forever growing, forever Formula.
2010 was a very strong year for what was my favourite year for Sauber. Sergio Perez was their star prodigy driver as he podiumed in Malaysia, which was one of the best races I thought.
What? I thought? What?
Malaysia, which was one of the best races I thought. A 4-hour race that brought out the red flag for over an hour with a heavy rain, and Sergio was battling Fernando all the time for the race win. And I remember watching on TV live when Sergio Perez ran wide due to aquaplaning on the penultimate corner of the last lap.
Oh,
that was a real finger-biting moment, as I would have loved Checo to win the race, to get his maiden win in Formula 1, the team's second win in their history, and it would have been a fantastic finish to that race. Hope you, my audience, have really enjoyed it, and I also hope my special audience have been watching, Sauber F1 team YouTube. I've been in contact with them over the coming weeks, and they have said that they will subscribe and share my video if it's good.
Yes, that's right. Sorry, I said at the start they didn't get in contact with them. They did, but they didn't share it, and they didn't subscribe to them. Sauber.
But if it's up to the standards, so I really hope that can happen. I've sent them the video. Hopefully they can watch it. Hopefully they can like it and give me comments and feedback. Hope you like it, Sauber, if you're watching it. And thank you for taking the time. Hope you, my audience, are watching it. Again, thank you to you for taking the time. If you like it, as always, give it a thumbs up in the down below. Comment of what you like, what you didn't like, and what you would like to see next. And also as well, if you haven't liked my Facebook page, please go and like it. Vice versa, if you have but you haven't subscribed,
the big question is it going to end the video
please
properly?
Do. As I say, I'm forever growing, making videos like this, talking to my fans about Formula 1. So thank you very much for watching, Sauber. I'd really appreciate you getting back in touch if you would take the time to watch this video, and I would really appreciate it. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you for watching, and see you later.
Hey, he ended the video. No, I thought. Do you know what? Honestly, I thought that was a good display from Lyle. I think that is better than mine, without a doubt. I mean, obviously Lyle's more like, report, like he's got a firm stance when he's sitting like a news reporter. Unlike me, I was more relaxed and flowing in front of the camera. Well, first of all, his lighting was better. I can't remember my video, even though I tried to watch it, but honestly, it's just cringy when I was watching it with when Lyle was watching it. I just couldn't do it. But no, I thought that was a good video. I thought that was a really good video, Lyle. Well done. Let's have a look at this one. Tribute video to Ayrton Senna. Now, obviously, Lyle. That's the thing as well, Lyle. If you are watching this, you've always said, like, to me, like, my favourite driver is Jim Clark, and Lyle's never had one. But recently, I've kind of understood that you were a fan of Ayrton Senna. You loved Ayrton Senna back in the day. Like, every time my old Facebook feeds pop up and post and that, it's always Lyle and Senna. So yeah, Lyle was a fan of Ayrton Senna back in the day. Just never talks about him anymore. So let's have a look at this then. Obviously, this must have been the weekend of the anniversary of his crash. So, and obviously Roland Ratzenberger as well. I'm expecting him to get a mention. So let's see what it says about the Brazilian driver Ayrton Senna.
Hi guys, my name is Forever Formula, and thanks for watching this video, which marks the 21st anniversary of the death of three-time world champion from Brazil, Ayrton Senna. The 1994 San Marino Grand Prix race day on Sunday, May the 1st, 1994 was a terrible day, following the death of Austrian driver Roland Ratzenberger and now Ayrton Senna, who collided with the wall at Tamburello, a corner at the Imola circuit, the Autodromo di Enzo Ferrari, in the Rosberg's Renault Formula 1 car from Williams. Today I'm going to reflect on some of the greatest moments, in my opinion, from the three-time world champion from Brazil. Ayrton Senna came in Formula 1 in 1994, starting the 1994 season with a team called Toleman. The Toleman...
He did say 1994, didn't he?
In the Rosberg's Renault Formula 1 car from Williams. Today I'm going to reflect on some of the greatest moments, in my opinion, from the three-time world champion from Brazil. Ayrton Senna came in Formula 1 in 1994, starting the 1994 season with a team called Toleman. The tournament car was plain white, like the Heskett of James Hunt, which I'm wearing as my t-shirt today. A very simple tee.
I remember that t-shirt.
And he snapped into action straight away with one of 5 of my all-time favourite moments of Ayrton Senna in the Monaco Grand Prix. Ayrton Senna qualified 13th in the qualifying for the Monaco Grand Prix, which was an alright position considering the speed of his car compared to other people. The race day, it started to rain. It's a hard circuit at the moment. It was harder then with the closer proximity of the barriers, and it started to rain, making the conditions terrible. Drivers spinning out left, right, and centre. Ayrton Senna battling his way through from 13th, lap after lap, chasing people, taking laps out of big faces such as Nigel Mansell and Niki Lauda, catching up to Alain Prost. Alain Prost was the leader at the Monaco Grand Prix, as he was a dominant force, nicknamed the Professor, before Ayrton had even come into Formula One. Thinking outside the box, just as a professor at university or at school would.
Yeah, pretty controversial at that moment. Let's skip on because it's a 20-minute video and we haven't got all day. So let's skip to about 10 minutes in. So let's go. What moment is he on about? I'm going to say 89, Japan.
He stood up for those places, tried to raise awareness and especially when the Grand Prix came to town, he got a lot of people to look at those areas and think, well, we can help, we can change. He wanted to change as well, which was fantastic. So in the Brazilian Grand Prix in 1991, which was actually the first time Ayrton was on pole position in his home Grand Prix, he had a massive fan base, as he would. I know we have multiple drivers from the UK or maybe from your own country. If there's only one driver, he will get the support of the whole country that supports Formula One. And that's what Senna did. He got so much support, and he was the driver. Really was amazing. So he led at the front all of these 67 laps, just going round and winning. It started to rain, only spitting it down, but he managed that unbelievable. Crossed the line, waving the Brazilian flag, and then fainted in the car. Getting out, walking back to the podium, getting up with the big Brazilian flag, which he said that he struggled to carry because it was so heavy, and he just fainted. It showed unbelievable character. He was as I say, all the drivers wanted to look up to be Senna. He was unbelievable. Leading out of 1993. Now that's the things when it went a bit south for Ayrton. What actually happened was that German driver Michael Schumacher, who we all remember now as a 7-time world champion, he didn't have a world championship at that point, but he drove for Benetton.
So yeah, a good tribute to obviously Ayrton Senna there. Like I said before, I'm surprised that Lyles doesn't really say that Senna was his favourite driver, because recently it's come to us like, yeah, he used to proper like Ayrton Senna, but like I said, he doesn't say that he does. He always says, I don't really have a favourite driver like what you do in Jim Clark. I think you need to go back like Ayrton Senna, Lyle. I think you need to go back to Ayrton Senna. Right, okay, let's move on to the next one. Where should we go? Let's look at the 2015 British Grand Prix preview. Let's see what he was discussing. Talking about things in his preview. Let's take a look. Oh, Hamilton.
Hi guys, my name is Trevor Formula, and in this video I'll be previewing the 2015 British Grand Prix at...
That's what I was saying earlier about the whole more confidence thing. Like at the start he was very frigid and say things like very slowly, and now he's relaxing more freely, he's confident. And then obviously when we stopped this, it all went to pot when we did the F1 debate show.
Silverstone. Now
also as well, big shout out to KineMaster there. Obviously it was a free editing app that we had on our phones when I started my channel. I used to prop it up, obviously I used record off before, and then I would edit it through that. I would chop off the bit where I turn on the camera, then chop off the bit where I turn it off. You could do little effects and the display and everything like that. And that's how we kind of started off editing-wise, I suppose, off our phones on KineMaster. Obviously, there was a free version, and then there was a paid version. We used the free version, and we had that watermark. And nowadays we are using Adobe Premiere Pro. So, yeah, we've come a long way. We have come a really long way. Whether you think the content is improved, it's your opinion. It's your opinion.
The British Grand Prix marks the halfway point in the 2015 season, and I can't believe we're here at the moment. It only feels like yesterday that we were at the Australian Grand Prix Albert Park.
It was only about 10 minutes ago we were at the Chinese Grand Prix.
Now the British Grand Prix is my home race, which is fantastic. I love to watch that event. It's a shame that I'm not going down to watch it at the moment. It is Lewis Hamilton and Jenson Button's home race in Formula 1, and many of the teams as well, as a lot of the teams have factories and origins are British, which is fantastic. The British Grand Prix, the circuit at Silverstone is a very old school circuit, such as Spa and Monaco and other ones that I can't get into my head at the moment, where it definitely tests man and machine. It's fantastic to see. It's a fantastic circuit. I love to watch it, and I hope we have a fantastic race this year. The 2014 British Grand Prix was absolutely fantastic. It was a battle between the two Mercedes drivers of Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton eventually going on to take the checkered flag and jumping over Nico Rosberg, which was a fantastic win by Hamilton. A British driver winning the British Grand Prix, the first since 2008, when he won the World Championship for the very first time and won in Silverstone, which was fantastic, and obviously he was a real crowd pleaser as well. Valtteri Bottas also made the podium of last year, which was an absolute fantastic drive by him. It's a bit on the line of him, obviously a fantastic driver, making his name known in Formula 1. Ferrari have been talking to Williams about basically buying Valtteri Bottas for the 2016 season, buying him out of his contract, so he moves over to Ferrari. Now,
there's Lyle dropping in the silly season rumours there. I can't remember that one. Bottas to Ferrari. Can't remember that one.
I don't think any of the two Ferrari drivers of Kimi Räikkönen and Sebastian Vettel are at a stage where they should be replaced. But it's the talks are that Kimi Räikkönen will step down for the 2016 season and make way for a younger fit.
Spoiler alert, he was there for another 3 years.
In Valtteri Bottas. Now Kimi Räikkönen, in my view, obviously was a fantastic driver, 2007 world champion, did a fantastic job with Ferrari. Kimi won the race in Abu Dhabi in 2012. Lewis Hamilton.
Just a quick one as well. This is the British Grand Prix preview. This isn't a Kimi Räikkönen through the ages. We've got 8 minutes of footage and 3 minutes 41 seconds into it, and he hasn't even mentioned anything about the race yet. But yeah, we'll keep going.
Had an electrical failure, one of his last races for McLaren. Taking out the Brazilian Grand Prix, it would be the next Grand Prix. He went on to the American Grand Prix as well. Just forget what I said.
Lyle, what did you criticise me for? What did you criticise me for back in the day? I called it the American Grand Prix. Lyle went ape at me. There you go. He called it the American Grand Prix.
It's very, very close on race. He won the Australian Grand Prix in Albert Park in 2013, which is a fantastic win by him. That was really when I thought that he was going to take Formula 1 by storm, like he did in 2007.
So yeah.
But after that, really, he hadn't really been performing like I think Ferrari wanted him to at that point. Anyway, so it's all talk at the moment, but I think it's probably going to happen that Valtteri Bottas will replace Kimi and be the third Finn in Formula 1 alongside Sebastian Vettel at Ferrari. So that'll be fantastic to see.
Okay.
The British Grand Prix is a fantastic event, and I'm really hoping that it will be a great drive. In terms of predictions, I would say I don't think you can look very far past Lewis Hamilton. I think he's in a very strong position after his fantastic season and his win from last year. I think it'll be a definite battle between qualifying to get pole position, but I think Hamilton will do the double pole position and the race win. In terms of podium, I would like to see Bottas doing like he did last year, getting a podium as well. As I say, a fantastic driver, driving unbelievably well for this season, like he was last year as well. Third place on the podium, it's open. I'd say a lot of teams are battling it up there. Unfortunately, one of the teams which they would want to be up there battling it, but unfortunately I don't think they're going to be, is McLaren. Home race for the team and one of their drivers. Unfortunately they're not there at all. Fernando Alonso is perfectly fine, and they've been able to restore the car from his crash with Kimi Raikkonen on lap in Austria. So that's good. But I don't think they're going to be performing as well this race as well. So anyway, it's going to be a fantastic race. We've been having some...
He hasn't said his third position though. He said Hamilton, Bottas. Still waiting on that third prediction, Lyle.
Fantastic days
in
the UK in terms of weather, so it should be a fantastic weekend. The race kicks off at 11 o'clock on the 5th of July. Absolutely fantastic.
11 o'clock, was it? Were races that early? I thought it was always like 1 o'clock. I know it's 10 past the hour now, but back in the day, 5 years ago, 11 o'clock? Really? Wow.
I cannot wait to watch that, but again, I'd love to be going down. Marks a halfway point in the season. It's very exciting, and I also think as well that this is the day of the British Grand Prix is sort of like the first day of summer. My summer, it really kicks off then, which is fantastic. Anyway, so I'll be bringing you more videos as the weekend progresses through the British Grand Prix. So please stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching this video. A couple of things about my channel. 500 likes. Yes, we did it.
He did it! Oh, he did it! Oh, sorry, I thought he didn't. Balls. Sorry, Lyle. Sorry, I doubted you. I thought you didn't. He did it. He did his target. Woohoo! Bravo. Unless he's lying. Nah, he won't be. Well done, Lyle. Round of applause.
Remember the very first video I did with Formula JT, he set the goal to get 500 likes, and we did it. But obviously it's all thanks to you. We got 500 likes, which is fantastic.
Isn't he sweet? Isn't he sweet? We did it. Yes! We did it.
I'm very grateful for that, so thank you very much. But obviously it doesn't stop there. 1,000 likes. My goal is 1,000 likes by something like the Russian Grand Prix or the American Grand Prix. I think.
Said the American Grand Prix again. That's twice you've said the American Grand Prix, huh?
Stated on my Facebook page. I think it was a Russian, wasn't it? But something around that. And also 100 subscribers. We beat that on YouTube. I mean, I hadn't even set a goal for that. That is just unbelievable to think that we have got that. So anyway, so thanks for watching.
Did he get 100? I can't remember him getting over 100. I thought he got like, up to as high as like 80 odd. Well, there you go.
So please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and like my Facebook page if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Right, let's have a look. Like I said, there's not many to choose from. Let's go to... See, he never did a... Lyle's very inconsistent, as you can see. British Grand Prix preview, no review. 2015 Hungarian review, and 2015 Belgium Grand Prix review. That's his final 3 videos. Let's have a look at his most recent video. Now, this is the one that we always laugh about because obviously he's got that big hand in his thumbnail, and that just cracks me up every time we look at it. So yeah, let's have a look at his, obviously his most recent video. Ooh, 1 dislike. I'm just kidding.
Hi guys, my name is Forever Formula, and in this video I will be reviewing the 2015 Belgian Grand Prix at the Spa-Francorchamps circuit in Belgium. Now,
obviously.
The Belgian Grand Prix is the first race of the second part of the season, coming out of the summer break. Previous race was the Hungarian Grand Prix back in July, and that was won by Sebastian Vettel, making that his second win of the season. So he was a driver we were looking out and hoping for good things of. Another driver was Daniel Ricciardo. This time last year, the 2014 Belgian Grand Prix, he took the checkered flag, making that his 3rd victory of the season. From the start, Sergio Perez leapfrogged Nico Rosberg into 2nd place, challenging Lewis Hamilton for the lead of the race.
I remember that.
Coming from Le Rouge into the corner after the long straight, he
Le
almost got
Rouge.
the lead, but had to set in for 2nd place.
I'm sorry.
Coming around the race, it was sort of leapfrogging between the drivers in the main field. Nico Rosberg having a bad start from his 2nd place, getting overtaken from drivers. On lap 14, Valtteri Bottas came in to pit. A bit of an error in the pit stops meant that he had 3 soft tyres and 1 medium tyre.
Yeah, I remember that.
Now, this is something that I've never seen in Formula 1 before. And the rules, the regulations from the FIA state that only 1 compound can be used on the car. I thought that Valtteri Bottas would have received a heavier penalty, like a fine or even disqualification from the race. But in the end, he got a drive-through penalty, which he did serve on lap 16. He didn't then come in, he pitted again, but he didn't come in immediately to change the 2 compound tyres that he had on his car at the moment, and he stayed out with the 2 compounds on the car. Anyway, so that's about it for my review show of the Belgian Grand Prix. I'll be making a few videos, including my preview of the Italian Grand Prix, so please stay tuned for that. Likewise, please like and subscribe to my Facebook and YouTube channel. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you later.
And that's it. And that was the end of Forever Formula. So yeah, obviously, still waiting on the Italian Grand Prix review, Lyle. When's that coming, my friend? Yeah, I think I'll wrap it up here. Obviously, you know, the limited videos I was able to work with. You know, like I said, where's the grind, lap? Where's the grind? No, I'm pretty sure Lyles cringing really badly at this. Obviously, some really good videos like the Senna tribute, the Sauber tribute. When we got started as well, a little cameo from me there. He achieved his target of 500 likes. I doubted it at the start. I'm sorry. But that was pretty good going. Obviously, you can see how far not only of as Lyle came, but me as well. And even personally, I can see how far Lyles came as well. You know, Lyle was, like I said, he was, you know, very stern. He was very, you know, news reporter like, and I wanted to have like more relaxed approach to videos, because I've seen videos where people do that and it just didn't look fun. So that's what I wanted as well, and he's kind of adopted the same philosophy as I did. So really enjoyed looking through our Lyle's old videos as well, Forever Formula. Again, if you do want to check out other videos, I'll leave links to both channels of ours in the description below if you want to go and have a look through various videos that we've missed off. We might do another one of these react videos again, but obviously there's not many to choose from Lyles. I mean, there are some like older videos that were found on Facebook which we might look at later on at some point, but I don't know. We're close to 2,000 subscribers, so we might do that at some point. But anyways, we'll wrap up this video here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching Lyle's video yesterday, and of course this video today as well. If you are new around here, then please like and subscribe as well. You know, really appreciate the love and support that we're getting at the moment. It's awesome. Yeah, it's been a very cringy weekend for us, for myself and Lyle. I apologise, but I hope you have enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below what was your favourite video from my channel and from Lyles. What video did you like, or which video did you cringe at the most? Which one were you like, oh wow, that is pure cringe? Because for me, my channel was very cringy. Lyles was more professional, in my opinion. It was more professional than mine, because I was more relaxed. So I was able to say weirder things because I was confident to say it, like random things like that. So yeah, let us know in the comment section below what you think. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Watch what you're doing out there. Stay safe as always, and until next time, we'll see you later.